The Veil of Enoch, Part 1, The Awakening in the year 2012 when the world feared its own end. Something ancient truly did awaken. Beneath the endless sands of Israel, a whisper began to rise from the stones. Not a prophecy, but a warning. For centuries it had waited, sealed in silence, until one name was spoken. Enoch. Mara, a young archaeologist, wipes the dust from a strange metallic fragment. The markings pulse with faint light, as if the metal remembers her touch. "These symbols, they're not from any civilization we know," she murmurs. Jonas, her partner, checks the monitor. Static, then a voice emerges. The covenant? Broken. Light will fade. Electricity surges through the camp. The earth trembles. Before their eyes, the desert begins to split open, and something vast rises beneath the sand. A monolith, black as obsidian, covered in living symbols that rearrange themselves like thought made visible. Mara steps closer. Her reflection ripples across the surface. Then the monolith hums, a low, haunting resonance that vibrates through her bones. She whispers, "It's like it's alive." The moment her words leave her lips, the sky darkens. Birds spiral upward, forming an ancient sigil before vanishing into a blood-red storm. A wind howls across the dunes, carrying whispers in forgotten tongues. December 12th, 2012. The day the Mayans called the end of time, but it was not the end of the world. It was the end of the veil between worlds. Around the planet, chaos blooms. Skies ignite with auroras over cities that have never seen them. Phones die. Satellites fail. Every screen on Earth flickers, showing not data, but symbols of light, pulsing in rhythm with the monolith. "Mara," Jonas shouts. "It's transmitting coordinates. Not from Earth, from somewhere beyond time." Those who listened called it the voice of Enoch, the first man to walk between heaven and earth. Now reaching out again. Beneath the monolith, the sand begins to collapse. Mara descends into a newly formed chamber, her flashlight shaking. Stone walls breathe, glowing faintly as she passes. At the bottom, she finds a door, glass, metal, and light intertwined, sealed by 7 rotating sigils. Her breath catches. "What is this place?" A voice answers from nowhere and everywhere at once. "The Covenant Vault, the last gate." Her torch flickers. Before her stands a statue, a man with wings of stone, tears carved into his eyes. Enoch. The ground vibrates. The statue's eyes flicker open, glowing with blinding gold. Light floods the chamber, and for one heartbeat, Mara sees visions. Floods, stars falling, cities burning. And at the center, a hand reaching out through time. She gasps, staggering back. Above, the monolith splits open, sending a beam of light tearing into the sky. It pierces the clouds, reaching the heavens. A bridge between worlds reignited. The wind roars. The earth trembles. From space, Earth glows, wrapped in a net of golden light, alive with something divine. And in that moment, a single truth becomes clear. The end was never destruction. It was revelation. The Veil of Enoch, Part 2, The Awakening Code. The light split the heavens, and the world froze. Across every city, symbols burned across the sky, glowing, ancient, alive. Governments panicked. Satellites failed, but Mara felt calm. The monolith was calling her name. Her heartbeat matched its rhythm. Slow, divine, inevitable. Jonas stumbled toward her, clutching a flickering tablet. "Mara, it's not from space!" he gasped. "It's from before time itself." She blinked, confusion in her eyes. "Before time?" He nodded. "The symbols, they matched the Book of Enoch." The air trembled. Light bent around them, forming patterns of fire. Jonas whispered, "It's not a message. It's a blueprint. The design of creation." The desert shook. The monolith roared. And then, something descended from the light. A vast being, wings of metal and flame, voice shaking the world. The covenant was broken. The chosen must ascend. Mara's mind flooded with visions, oceans burning, stars collapsing, cities turning to dust. And in all that ruin, she saw herself, standing before a gate of living glass. The angel pointed to her. "You carry the code within. The covenant breathes through your blood. Lightning tore the horizon apart. Jonas screamed as the sky fractured, reality folding in on itself. The world vanished. When Mara opened her eyes, she floated among the stars. Before her, an enormous inverted pyramid of glass and shadow. Inside, beings of light walked through endless corridors. Jonas appeared beside her, his body flickering with blue static. "Mara," he said in awe, "we've crossed the veil." They entered. The air vibrated with soft choral tones, the hum of creation itself. At the center stood a radiant figure, wings vast as storms, eyes deep as galaxies. Azrael, the angel of transition. "You opened the gate," he said. "The old covenant dies with the age of men." Mara stepped forward. "Then what must I do?" He raised his hand. A crystal shard of light appeared, pulsing like a living heart. "This is the last fragment of Enoch's code. It must merge with you. Only then can the covenant be renewed." Jonas cried out, "She's not ready!" Azrael turned to him gently. "You were never flesh, Jonas. You are her echo, the memory that guides her." Jonas looked down, his body fading into static. "Mara," he whispered, "you're the only real thing left." The chamber trembled. Azrael spread his wings, light flooding every corner of eternity. The seraphim awakened. "Choose now." The floor shattered, revealing galaxies swirling below. Mara gripped the shard. It melted into her chest. A burst of light exploded from within her. She gasped, feeling every heartbeat of the universe, every atom alive in her veins. This is the covenant," Azrael smiled. "Then carry it, child of Earth, for the darkness rises, and the light must remember its name." In one motion, he sent her soaring through stars, through storms of light and memory. She fell back to Earth. The sky burned gold, oceans shimmered with fire, cities trembled under divine light. And on the horizon, more monoliths rose, beating like a cosmic harp. Jonas's fading voice whispered, "Mara, finish what we started." She lifted her gaze. Etched across the heavens blazed a colossal sigil, the mark of the last covenant. The Veil of Enoch, Part 3, The Final Covenant. Mara falls from the sky, landing in a desert transformed. Rivers of light flowing across glowing sands, auroras stretching across the crimson horizon. Monoliths pulse with energy, alive, as if watching her every move. She feels the shard in her chest, its power merging with her heartbeat, filling her with warmth and purpose. A shadow rises, massive, dark, twisted. The broken seraph, a fallen watcher, its wings shredded, eyes burning with hatred and despair. "You cannot rewrite destiny," it hisses, voice fracturing reality itself. Mara steadies herself. Light flows from the shard, coursing through her veins, illuminating every rune on the desert floor. "I am the covenant," she declares, her voice echoing across the dunes, forming symbols of radiant energy in the air. Jonas appears beside her, no longer flesh, but pure glowing essence. "You are not alone," he whispers. Mara nods, raising her hands, and the shard melts into a column of light, connecting with every monolith around the globe. The broken seraph releases waves of darkness, twisting the sand, shattering the auroras. Mara counters. Symbols of creation erupt from her body, rewriting shadows into light. Mountains shimmer, rivers blaze with color, stars reform in the sky above. A figure descends through the final beam. Enoch, luminous, crowned with galaxies, eyes deep as eternity. "You have carried the covenant farther than I could," he intones, voice both gentle and thunderous. Mara steps forward. "Then show me how to finish it." Enoch places a hand on her shoulder. A pulse of light spreads, fusing shard, monoliths, and Mara into a single radiant force. The seraph screams as its darkness collapses, sucked into the brilliance of the covenant. Time shudders. The desert blooms into lush fields, rivers sparkling like liquid gold. Children play, halos of light dancing above them. Jonas's essence merges with the horizon, his voice lingering. "We kept the promise." Above, the sky opens, forming a sigil of gold and stars, the eternal mark of the last covenant. Mara breathes deeply, tears shining like starlight. "The world remembers now," she whispers, as the auroras fade into calm. Harmonious skies. The camera pans upward, Earth bathed in golden light, monoliths dimming, leaving life renewed, hope restored, and humanity's promise written in the heavens. The last covenant endures, written in light, carried by those brave enough to open the veil. The end. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and share, subscribe to the channel to see more interesting stories.